Hi everyone, Kim here from cardcreationsbykim.com, and I'm going to share this, I'm going to call it a 4th of July card with you. I'm making 4th of July cards that some of them are typically, they're red, white, and blue, but I thought, they talk about Americans, hot dogs and cheeseburgers and watermelon, stuff like that for your 4th of July picnic, so I came up with this card. It's actually very simple to make, and let me talk about all the things that I used for this. It's the Simply Charmed Cricut cartridge, and the hot dog is on 48. I'm going to do a card with this watermelon too. I think it's so cute. The cheeseburger and the hot dog are on page 49, I'm sorry. And the word All-American is what I used. Now I cut everything at 3 inches. And there's quite a few layers that you go through. This one here is this layer, and then his face. And then you cut out layer 1, which is the actual hot dog. And then you cut out the mustard, which will go there. And then the shadow, which actually goes behind here, and then you pick his little eyes out so you can see through to make his face and everything. Okay, see how simple that is? Alrighty, and again, I'm using the Recollections 4x5.5 that comes with the envelopes, and the paper that I'm using today is the Die Cuts with a View, and it's just titled The Guy, and it's really got some really cute paper in it that's masculine. I think I mentioned in one of my videos it's always a challenge for me to find masculine paper, and I got this a little bit too late to do my Father's Day cards. I didn't get them done in time, but we'll save it for next year or for a man's birthday. That's fine. Alright, so to get started, we'll go ahead and get this to flatten out a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and glue my first layer, which is the same size as the card. There we go. That came out too much, so I'm just going to kind of use that and spread it around. There we go. Move it down so it fits before it dries. Alrighty. There we go. Now we're going to do the next layer, which is also in the Die Cuts with a View. This layer was cut the size of the card, 4x5.5, and then this layer was cut 1/4 inch smaller, 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. And I really wanted to, I was really thinking about I cut some really cute ribbon to put on this, but I thought that, sometimes I kind of hesitate putting ribbon on cards that might be better if you're giving it to a male. Okay, so there's that layer. This is really cute paper. It's kind of textured if you can touch it. And then the last layer is 1/4 inch smaller than this layer, so that would make it 5 by 3.5. My glue sometimes doesn't come out quickly. Okay, we'll put that layer on. Just like so. set that aside. Now for the hot dog, I'm going to use my tool that I use to make the holes for my tabs. My brads, and just kind of get his eyes out of there, and then pull his mouth out. The bigger the cut, the easier it is to do this. And I'll give you an example of that when I show you the words All American. I cut out these 4 times because I was making 4 cards, and then after I got it all done with and put the card together, I thought, gosh, I really think I would have liked to have made this All American word a bit bigger, but then it might have taken away from the cute little hot dog, so we'll leave it at that. Alright, so let's go ahead and ink this up. And I'm using Colorbox ink. It does not matter what type of ink. I just thought that the bun itself was too simple, that I needed a little bit of color on it. So we'll ink that up, and then we're going to ink the other part of this up as well. Yeah, so 2012 is almost halfway over. It goes by fast. Okay, we'll put that aside for a minute. We'll go ahead and glue our shadow on. Put that right there. Actually, let's put our hot dog on first. And our mustard. And you dropped it. And there's little tick lines that you line it up with. And the mustard's going to go just like that. I guess you could make that red if you wanted to make it ketchup, right? Alright, let's go ahead and put on this here. Move that around so that it fits on there good. And it's supposed to go underneath there, and you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. Glue his face on. And you really don't want the black piece to show, other than just being able to enhance the eyes. So that's that. I hear my son in the kitchen making himself some lunch. And then that piece is going to go right along there. So we'll cut that. And I can trim it once I get it on the card. You don't always have to use the glue. I just tend to use it because it sticks better sometimes than the adhesive. Put that right there. Trim that up. Okay, now we're going to pop dot the hot dog. I guess we'll put 4 or 5 of these on. And put that about right there. And one thing I forgot to do before I put that on, instead of having the circles on his cheeks that are right here, I decided to do stars instead, which was kind of going with the theme of 4th of July. So I'm going to try to put this on. Yeah, it worked. Okay, good. I was concerned about the pop dots making it hard to stamp. Okay, there's his little cheeks. Alright, so now I want to put on the All-American. And like I said, I think I probably should have cut it just a little bigger. And that's the shadow, which is the shift word right there. And that's cut at 3/4. And then this is the regular word itself there. So my tweezers here. I should be using my zig here. Got right. Much easier for small letters. There we go. Very cute. And then the word all. Now I don't want to make the holes in the A's too big because it's actually a teeny tiny face, which I'm going to go back with my black pen and go ahead and make the face, enhance it a little bit. That's what I like about this Simply Charmed. All of the little cutouts have the cutest little faces. Alright, let's go ahead and glue this on. The card. There it is. And trusty old zig. Glue him here. Now the last and final thing that I want to do is I want to put on a button. Now this particular button's got, whoops, 4 holes in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to string it through this hole, and I'm going to string it through this hole. And then I'm going to come underneath and string it here. And here. And then just tie a knot. Now this is like twine, I'm going to say, but it's a little bit thicker, and I had actually taken it out of the package, so I don't have the package, but I'm 99% sure I got it at Joann's, and it comes in a big roll of it. Okay, so there's my button. It's very sturdy. I have used it on several of my cards. And I need my glue dots, which I don't have here handy. Alright, we'll use a pop dot. Look at that, I got one left. Typically I would use a glue dot because I think that holds the buttons better, but this will do. Put that right there. Snip it off. And give it a little tug so that it goes out this way. Alright, now let's go with my black pen, and you can use any black pen. I actually got these at Staples, but it's got a very fine tip. And I'm going to give this guy his face because it's such a small cut. The eyes and the mouth didn't really cut out right. So there's that, and then he's got another one over here. And there's that. And then, you know, if you want, you can go back and just give your eyes and your mouth a little. Alrighty, well, like I said, you know, it's a simple card and easy to make, fun to make. And I will put this on my blog if you have any questions on the cuts. And anything else, just give me a call. Just email me, cardcreationsbykim.com. You can contact me through my website. Okay, that's it. And another 4th of July card. Thanks. Bye-bye.